obviously the moment I did the outlap, it reminded me of the Indy Lights car that I drove, which was a big torquey V8 car, the previous generation to what there is today. Definitely more power, but I would say less tyre grip, and a lot of fun to drive, really. I think they've achieved the right balance with what they've wanted to create here for the drivers and the fans. And yeah, I'm loving it. You know, we've been running on very old tyres, so curious to see what they're like on some better ones that aren't 400k old on the canvas, but so far I'm loving it. So I did the Porsche Carrera Cup race there in 2012 and had a good run there, so hopefully that experience will help me with this endeavour. I'm definitely with the right team. The BRM guys are fantastic to work with. I could tell that they were very knowledgeable, and the moment I walked into the workshop, and that's carried over to the racetrack here. So yeah, there's some pretty exciting drivers to be racing against, with, you know, Bathurst 1000 wins, and I believe Formula 2, Formula 1, V8 supercars. It's going to be a bit of an all-star race, it looks like. So the series deserves that, and hopefully we can capture and take over as much or all of the F1 fan base on that weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, it's giving the fans what they want, and it's controlling the costs. And maybe with the uncertainty around supercars right now, this is just perfect timing for this category maybe to take off more than maybe was envisioned. So I certainly hope it can work. Obviously the Grand Prix is going to be a marquee event along with Bathurst, but give it some time, and hopefully, you know, they can get on the calendar racing at the Gold Coast and at Adelaide, and I think having a strong overall calendar will really help the series as well. But for sure, the Grand Prix is huge. You know, it's the closest that an Australian driver is going to get to racing in Formula 1 without doing it.
It's insane. When I was at Phillip Island, it was a wet test day, so you know, I didn't get to send it out of corners and stuff. So now that we're here at the Bend, you know, great track, flowing, great for these sort of open wheel cars. So just loving it, you know, working with the team. Really grateful to be here with GRM. You know, they're such an iconic Australian team, and to reach out to me and to be involved with them and even in this championship is just special. Yeah, it's a funny one because as a driver, you know, I'm there to win. I want to compete. Last year I raced Formula 4, qualified on pole and won the event. But this time I'm going up against my childhood heroes, so you know, it's a bit different. But it's still the same as always. You know, I'm going there with the intention to do my best and to perform well for the team, to win the championship. That's our one goal. We're focused on developing the car throughout the year. The engineers I'm working with are incredible. You know, the calibre of them is up there with the European motorsports. So to have that quality of engineers and mechanics here in Australia, it's great.
You know, going really well so far. Obviously halfway through the day now, and the young guys that have been running around today have done a really good job. You've seen them build up over the day, and you know, we've got 12 cars out there today, and yeah, look, you still get goosebumps when you see them running around. It's fantastic. You know, Gary really, where possible, likes to bring young people into GRM, and since we got involved in S5000, we've sort of been, you know, hunting around looking at the young talent in open wheel racing, and been keeping a bit of an eye on Lewis, and it's really great that we could work a deal out where he's ended up at our team for this year. So he won the full championship alongside James Golding. So obviously Bieber ran the 2 rounds last year, and great to have him here full time this year, and he'll be a really good mentor for Lewis. And at the Grand Prix, another ex-GRM driver we welcome back into the fold in Alex Premer. It's becoming a bit of commonplace in recent times. We've got Caruso back there in TCRs, we've got Barguana back there. It's great. So we'll have the GRM Cup at Christmas. See how we go. Yeah, look for the championship right at this very moment. There's 12 confirmed for the full championship, and we believe that, you know, we've got a lot of interest from drivers who can do 2 or 3 rounds in different parts of the year. So I would have thought at every round we go to, we're going to be, you know, in that middle team type number, grid size. So yeah, looking forward to a really good big year ahead.